I know for sure that I'm not the only one pissed off about what you see on the screen, which is connection interrupted. I really don't like this whatsoever, and I call this login sickness because that's what it reminds me of. I don't like this one bit. Like, if you compare it to Q, at the very least with the Q, you knew how much time on average you have free before you get around 15 to 20 Q, and you kind of can organize yourself, do something around the house or whatever. With this bullcrap, you have to keep on typing your password over and over again. Even if you make bot, you still get frustrated. It still takes you 20 to 30 minutes, especially on Saturdays. Like for example today alone, which is the day when I'm filming this. It took me over 2 hours to enter on just one character. Like, I don't have time for this, to just sit in one place and type password over and over again until the game eventually feels like to let me in. Like, and I know for sure that I'm not the only one, so therefore I have asked a couple of people that are really good with the overall organizing the host, the server logins, how they resolve this. So I kind of got a chart how the entire thing works. So this was what I was sent. Now, as we can see, this is a server. Let's say it's one of the hosts, doesn't matter because every server has a different host. So as you can see, these are the players in the game, right? Those are the people that are trying to log in. When you try to log in, you have, depending from the time when the login happens, because server as it has its own limit how many logins it can accept. So let's say the number is 1000. So once you are 1001st actually, you automatically go pushed back to be returned for the connection interrupted. Now, the way that this is loosened up, as you can see here, is by the disconnect or a client shutdown. Plus, there is also a lag, which if you probably noticed, like especially probably since 2 patches ago, like on login, game very often starts to log very slowly, and that's basically the lag period, which is I think about every 75 seconds, because I've tried to kind of work around math for it, and I think it's about every 75 seconds you can strike a login for this server. So client shutdown and disconnect are releasing free space outside of people that log off, which, let's be honest, nowadays isn't really all that many, especially on Light and Darkness server. And yes, this is the only problem on Light and Darkness server, because we are just crowded, like from bots, from phishing bots now, from the what is it called, help prints also, which I'm going to touch upon in a second. So those 3 things mainly contribute that all of this is happening. So once you are returned from the connection interrupted, about 2 or 3 next attempts to log in are gonna be auto closed for you. So basically you're just going to get auto connection interrupted without even getting to, let's say, as you can see when you are logging in, there's like preparation to log in 1, 2, 3. Oftentimes after the first fail to log in, you are just going to come at the 1, 2, 3 won't even appear. So you're just going to get auto connection interrupted, and basically that's where the system is just shutting you down and reverting you back to be on hold. All of this is making a lot of people frustrated, especially me. As I've said, I don't have time for this. Was Q better? Like, if in the grand retrospect of things, yes, because again, I get it that for some people this login sickness may work better than, let's say, Q, But for me personally, with Q, I at least knew that I have some free time before I'm just about to log in, because you could kind of, like, over time, you get sometimes the feeling how fast or how slow the queue is moving, so you kind of can organize your time to go and do something else. Because let's say, I don't know, if the queue is 300 plus, there is no way that you are going to log in faster than the 2 hours. So that was just bare minimum, and especially for the Saturdays and Sundays. With this, you can either get in from the first try, or you can just spend 2 hours like I did today, and just basically I just wanted to smash my keyboard, just to be honest. So whatsoever, I don't like this. And to top it all off, it's not helping that the health print is now for level 70. What's the reason that they have moved it backwards from level 75 to 70? I have no idea whatsoever. I have figured it out, I believe, like few hours after the update, well, the mini patch actually was released, because basically a lot of us just were scouting what was new. We couldn't really find anything, and I just accidentally ran into that one of my level 74 characters that I log in basically almost daily had a quest available, and I knew because I was keeping him logged in nearby the health print itself. So yeah, therefore I was kind of shocked. Like, I even went to check with few people that have level 70 and 71 characters, which they did confirm that the quest was actually available, right? So kind of, I don't know, I didn't really like it. Like, I did prefer it to level 75, but then again it was a hassle to move all the characters that I had ready for level 65 now to 75, so now I have to move them to level 70, which I guess it's less work, but then again it's just gonna cause this login sickness to last even longer, especially when the European people are playing, which is from around 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., which is when most come from work, and you know how this stuff goes in general. Yeah, so therefore, I would like that the Game Masters introduce the system for login that World of Warcraft has, which is basically priority of login per your VIP level. So let's say VIP 3 is going to have, or VIP 4 is going to have advantage over VIP 3 to log in. VIP 3 is going to have advantage over VIP 2, and VIP 2 is going to have advantage over VIP 1, and of course VIP 0 is not going to have any priorities whatsoever, because let's be honest, nowadays only VIP 0 are the new players and bots, and even new players just really don't see a way, especially if they want to get something quickly and they are not for the long run to spend on the game, so they just want to get things instantly, and the only way is really to buy T points, pay with cash, and gain some VIP score on your account. So to that degree that would fix the problem, but the bigger problem is that I don't think that our GMs are that much capable of making like 4 to 5 separate logging queues just to organize the overall queue. Because let's be honest, I myself am VIP 1 mainly because my account is older than 2015, which was when they handed out free VIP 1s to older account than the January 1st 2015, which would be the original date when the account would be registered. So that's kind of my take on it. I would also like to let all of you to tell me what are your opinions down in the comments below, and to kind of see how are you dealing with all of this, because as I said, I want to smash my keyboard so many times on a daily basis that I don't know even just how I'm holding back. Until next time, take care, and please don't smash your keyboards. Stay safe.